Can I get you to just walk with me for a minute? Let's just talk. So, this message is mainly for men, but it applies to everybody because it's about, wow, that's powerful. It's about the movie Daughters. And I said that's powerful because I'm out here walking, and just as I was getting ready to say it, it's a young man out here with 4 little girls. I don't know if they're his daughters, but they are 4 little girls. And the movie Daughters was about men in prison and little girls who wanted to have a father-daughter dance because they missed their dad. They missed their dad being there physically. They missed their dad making emotional deposits in their lives. Just the day-to-day interactions that a father brings into a little girl's life. And it was a movie that had some points in there for me that I could relate to from a little girl even to today. And so one of the biggest takeaways for me was that one of the ladies in the program told the men, your daughters want you in their lives. Your daughters need you in their lives. You can't back down. I know you're going to be nervous when it comes time for the dance, but you can't back down because they're showing up for you, so you got to show up for them. And I know that's difficult sometimes from a human perspective and mindset because of our emotions. We don't know how people will respond to us when we haven't been in their lives. We don't want to feel heartbroken, and we don't want to break their hearts if we don't do the things that we said we were going to do. Because one of the young men said prior to the program, every 6 months he was in and out of prison. And he had a daughter who began to have tremendous anger because he wasn't there. And he had 3 little girls. From my understanding, I don't know if the other 2 was his, but it looked like it was from the way the movie was set up. But what I wanted to share is that after experiencing the power of this program, from them giving him an opportunity while in prison to have a father-daughter dance with his daughter, he has been out of prison as of the documentary for 4 years now and actively participating in his daughter's life. And I can truly say that as I watched that portion of the movie, I just began to weep because I was like, this is so beautiful how he was given a second chance, basically, because the daughter was a teenager by this point, so she could have kind of been into her own thing and been so rooted in anger that she didn't want him to be in her life, but she chose him. And that's the thing that kept standing out to me, is that she chose him. She wanted him in her life, and she made it clear to him that she wanted him in her life. And I think sometimes as men, you all back off because you don't know how to approach your daughter or son, and then you forget that they're angry. Like, they're operating out of anger. But in their heart, they want their daddy. In their heart, they need their daddy. And so I'm challenging you men to push past the pain, to push past the anger, and do everything that you can to be in your children's life. They need you. And I'm also asking you to understand that I am absolutely amazed at the number of men that are stepping up, that are choosing their children, that are making decisions based on the benefit of their children's life. And so I want to celebrate you for whatever phase and stage of life you're in, because some men, let's just face it, they do more for their children than the mother of their children, the one that carried them for 9 months, the one that labored for them to get into the earth. And so I'm not discrediting men. I'm absolutely acknowledging all of the work that you do. But I also wanted to speak to the heart of those who feel like, well, my daughter doesn't want to be involved in my life. Because there was a little girl who said, I don't even remember what my dad looks like, so I'm a little nervous. Because the mother didn't want him around to continue to hurt her. And so you could see all over the little girl's face that she had her mother's viewpoint and not her own, So just remember that as well. hold on to whatever piece of hope you have to know that you have the ability to have a healthy relationship with your children. Specific to daughters, men, because for me, the other big takeaway was your father, good, bad, or indifferent, sets the standard for the men that you disapprove of or approve of in your life. So as a woman or a little girl, the example of who I thought my dad is or was, that's the kind of men you gravitate towards. It's a natural response. And if that's all you know, that's all you strive for, whatever that looks like. So I just want to encourage you today to continue to be the best version of you for you and your children. They chose you and they need you. Love you. Be blessed.